I'm Alicia Belmont, the baker behind Spontaneous Treats. Today I'll be making a late birthday cake to a good friend of mine, Donnie. He doesn't know that it is, so it'll be a cute little surprise when I add the candle on the cake. I actually want to create a series where I ask my friends what kind of cake or cupcakes they want to see me create. Donnie here, of course, requested a Star Wars theme cake, the Death Star to be specific, and this is the direction I took. I had different ideas for how this would be made. My original plan was to make a sphere cake. I didn't have the pan, so I was going to attempt at carving it. I thought about making a tier cake so it could be my guide. However, I asked my husband his opinion and he thought it would be best to keep the cakes the same size, and he'll help me carve it. So I went with his idea and I could not figure out how to carve it. He had an idea, but the result would have been a lot of cake chopped gone at the bottom. I didn't want that, nor did I want to take the risk. As you can see, I left the cakes as is, which gave more room of different ideas. But I honestly lost confidence while frosting this cake. I have my good and bad days when decorating cakes. Personally, I'm still learning and working on improving my skills. I almost threw away this recording halfway because I wasn't spreading the frosting right. I couldn't smooth it out. How could I call myself a baker if I couldn't do these things? I was so focused on being perfect, making my friend the perfect cake. Everything has to be done perfectly. I was derailing when in reality it was fine. And it did not have to be perfect. Whatever this perfection I was trying to find. I took a moment and pushed myself back into the game and think what I could do from here. Let my mistakes spark inspiration. Aside from all the gloom and doom, I actually look back quite fondly on this. It was fun to do and I would love to do it again. In the moment and even watching this back, I see why and how I was having issues. For example, my cake was slightly uneven because this dummy forgot to put parchment paper in her pan. So 2 of the cake's bottoms were messed up and I attempted to somewhat put it together. If I caught this sooner, I would have carved the cake's sides to be even. Pro tip, useful in any field. It's best to make sure your mind is clear, you have plenty of sleep, and you put yourself in a good headspace. If not, whatever is bogging you down will distract you. You'll make mistakes, then that adds onto your plate, which equals into a disaster and a product that shows what you were feeling that day. And we don't want that. I'm really glad I didn't stop. Here, I decided to let it be and show off the flaws. I felt that I could create something with them as is. Then off screen, I had sprayed the sides black in spur of the moment and used a circle ice cube tray to create the satellite center point with a blob of frosting. Now I'm going in creating details into the cake, adding the paneling and the lights, and strangely enough, I didn't plan this part out. I usually have a sketch of the design to help guide me. Sometimes I have to plan out step by step what I'm doing so I don't freak out. Comment down below if you're the type that needs to plan things out or you're the complete opposite. And while you're on your way to the comment section, go ahead and hit like and subscribe if you like Star Wars. Alright, tossing sprinkles on the cake was my favorite part. I decided to treat the holes as explosions happening to the Death Star. I actually went and watched the explosion scene to see what it looked like. In my opinion, the sanding sugar was a great call to make. I made a mixture of white, silver, and a little bit of gold to give variation, and it came out really cool. I loved it. I especially used it to cover the little flaws on the cake, spreading the explosion everywhere. And of course, I saved the laser beam for last. I plan to add a greenish candle there to be a part of the beam. And here's my cake in its glory. Look at my husband adding cute touches. How helpful. I didn't know he did this until I started editing. Thank you. Birthday, but
it looks great. I love it. And thank you. Happy birthday. I heard sparkle and I got a little terrified, not gonna lie. I thought like Joe was holding a fire in front of me. Oh, do I need to blow it out?
Make a wish, yeah.
Oh no, I wish.
What'd you wish for?
You can't know that. Excuse me? Should throw some of this in, Joe.
Why?
Just for fun.
Just recreate my wedding.
Wasn't the same. Okay, the car about to be full again.
Okay, fine. Alright, what was your favorite part? What are your favorite parts of this cake?
I love the look. It's really nice. I love the detail of it. And the icing in the middle.
Cake is good.
Hmm?
The cake is good. I don't know why in my mind I'm just like, the cake's horrible.
Yeah. The chocolate is great, but the icing is my favorite part. I don't know what kind of icing you use, but...
It's just plain vanilla frosting. The outside I did add a bit. I had bought some black cocoa to try and make it darker. But like I said, at the time your cake was going to be different. It actually changed so many times in the last hours.
I'm recording.
Okay, thank you. Camera died. So, back to the old question, what was your favorite parts of this cake?
Well, I like the design, the detail, and the frosting.
The frosting.
The frosting. The frosting.
Oh, I know we talked about this off camera, but you said... My finger just slid off. That little area right here?
Yeah.
Did you say that's your favorite part?
Yes. I just assumed it was the TIE Fighter landing zone.
TIE Fighter landing?
No.
Cool. You're satisfied with your cake?
Yeah. It was good.
That's cool, because a lot of things went wrong. I bounced back. A lot of things have changed within the span of today. It was going to be like a collage of space on the outside, and I was going to create a cute little scenery of ATs.
Was the detail on top an afterthought, or did you plan it?
No. I didn't plan it, but I was going to do details on your cake.
Because it came out pretty phenomenal.
That's good. Because I was having no hope in this. Had to ask Joe every 20 seconds, does this look nice? Joe actually thought about the sprinkles. I was going to do lights, but I forgot about it. And he thought about these
That's
sprinkles.
about on par for lights, to be fair.
Because I was going to be like, you know what? I'll pipe little ones or sprinkles. I didn't even get that far. If If he didn't bring it up, I would have forgotten it, to be honest. I was already done with this cake.
It was good. Came out good to me.
Alright, that's cool. Do you have any critiques or think I could have done better on maybe?
I would have done the top layer a little thinner. And maybe, I know we talked about it earlier, and it's mainly Joe's fault.
Oh, the cake?
Yeah. Layering it, doing a small, medium, large, medium, small layer.
Yeah.
That way it'd be easier on you to carve it out. But other than that, nothing.
Yeah, because the original idea was going to be a top half of the Death Star.
Yeah.
But thank you for being here and happy birthday.
Thank you.
It was going to be your happy birthday anyway.
I'm old.
You're 25, right?
I'm at my midlife right there. I'm about to start having a crisis.
What do you think I should do next? How about this? Because I would like to do, besides it being an opportunity for your birthday, I would like to ask random people whatever cake they can think of when I create it. Who would you like to call out to be next?
Oh, I call someone,
yeah, sure.
someone in the
call
group.
In a friend group, your family, if they want it, whoever.
Doesn't matter if they're close or far away.
How far are we talking?
3 hours. I was gonna say Josie.
You know what? Yeah.
Josie always has great ideas too, so like, good man, so.
So you pick Josie? Alright, this is a call out for Josie. She can't hide from this. I'm probably gonna have to show up at her house and like take the cake. You'll drive?
Yeah. Get out of your way.
Let's go ahead and say goodbye. Thank y'all for watching so much. Hope you enjoyed the cake and learned from my fails or flexibility. And see you next time. Bye.